The collection, I feel with all the collections that they have dropped, I find this one the least interesting. Well, hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to another new makeup releases, where I go over new makeup releases, sneak peeks, I have giftable things, I even have some books today and I'm going to chat about it. It's episode 200. I cannot believe that I'm doing this for so long and I'm still enjoying this and apparently you are still too, but let me know down in the comment section just to be sure. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm from the Netherlands, hence the accent. I'm also slightly orcish, relatively vintage. I love spooky stuff, makeup and being creative. And on that note, do you see that there? I made that. I also have an art channel, which is linked down in the description box. There's still a giveaway going on there, so definitely check that out. Let me also explain some things. The slightly orcish means I'm green. I'm a light to light medium warm-ish olive. The relatively vintage means I'm 46. I also have ADHD and I'm autistic, so I don't know, maybe I'm a mystery box. That sounded better in my head, but that is okay. Let me tell you what I have on my eyeballs. It's an all purple palette from V Cosmetics, Smash the Patriarchy, that is what it's called. Here is the color story. I did film this look and in the video I'm trying more new stuff. I'm trying this one. I'm also trying the new brushes from Cosmic Brushes and giving you my opinion on those. I don't know, the video isn't online yet, but it's coming hopefully next week. So make sure you are subscribed if you want to see that. I do have kind of a household message. I am behind in editing and filming, so I'm actually filming this the day you are seeing this, hopefully. That does mean though that I have a very small amount of time today, so I don't think the description box right now will be as full as it usually is, but I will try to update that tomorrow for you guys. So if you check the description box and you're like, where's all the info, it's coming, I promise. But let's just, without further ado, go to the side, like that, open up my Instagram and start. And I'm going to start with books. I'm going to start with a book from a friend of mine. And I have mentioned this writer before. It was quite a while ago though. So basically, JelleTas is a two-spirit and they wrote a book series on how they found out. So it's kind of fiction, but also realistic, if that makes any sense. There is a word for that. I don't know what it is. If you know, let me know down in the comment section. But it's written in Dutch because they are Dutch, largely. And the first book has been translated into English and it is available. And I will leave it down below for you to check out. It's available on through Amazon and it's called Red Hands and it's available in paperback and ebook and I will link it down below. And it's just such an amazing book. It's, if you're kind of familiar with the two-spirit thing, it's not like gender fluid, it's nothing like that, but it's a two-spirit. I don't really know how to explain it. I want to say Google is your friend, but it's something that has been known in indigenous cultures for eons. And I highly recommend this book. It's just so well written and for me it makes it extra special because I know them and I have kind of seen the journey from from my point of view, and then to read about it, even though it is combined with fiction, it's so interesting to read. So definitely recommend. I have all three books here. I still need to read the last one. Basically what the books are about is their journey finding each other again, the two-spirit part, and I don't want to go into too much detail because you just need to read the books, but it's such a good read. So much happens there and it is so interesting to see. So definitely worth it to check out. Yes. Then the next book that I'm going to mention is from Sam, and her channel name is Yo Sam Sam, and she's one of the autistic channels that I watch. She is originally from the UK, but she lives here in the Netherlands, and she did a book as well. So it's called So You Think You're Autistic, a workbook for the confused person who's just trying to figure things out, by Samantha Stein. And I'm so happy that she finally made this because I know for me it's still a journey finding out that I'm autistic. A lot of comments that I get from you guys and also what I see on Facebook is that it is sometimes kind of confusing. A lot of pieces of the puzzle fit together, but then there's also kind of the feeling like, yeah, now what? I actually did a video titled I'm Not Okay and That's Okay, where I basically go over that. Just knowing that you will never be normal, and I know normal is relative, but still it does something to you, and this workbook can help you so much. She also did a live where she chatted about the book and showed it and what it all entails, so I will leave her channel down below as well. Honestly, if you're especially a female on the spectrum or suspecting that you're on the spectrum, go watch her videos because she is amazing to watch. So I just wanted to mention this as well. Next I'm going to go to one of my favorite artists. She is a clay artist and I've mentioned her on numerous occasions, but there's coming, a shop update is coming and I want to mention them again, and it's Clay Works by Jen. You see here the Seamus the Winter Berry Beast, which is laying on his stomach. He's so cute. And then we have Morris, and the favorite part of him is decorating the tree, and this year he wanted to do it all by himself, but sadly he got a bit tangled up. I love the stories behind the sculptures. The shop update will be December the 4th, 1 p.m. EST, and there will be more launches, and as I said, one day I will have some pieces from her because what she does, they are just so amazing, and this makes me so creative and so inspired to create things myself that I love this artist and what she's doing, so that's why I wanted to mention them again. Okay, next I'm going to go to makeup. This is from Makeup by Mitchell. Is that? Yeah, Makeup by Mitchell. And these are the pressed blushes slash bronzers, the blush pressed. They have a velvet texture, buttery pigment pressed into an iconic M-shaped pan. Oh, that's what it is. I was kind of wondering what the pans were. Let's see. Pressed is bridging the gap between the Beauty trailblazing blush and professional standard finishing products. The blushes are in 12 shades. The bronzers are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 8 shades. There are different undertones. So there are red undertones, yellow, light neutral, fair neutral, yellow undertone, deep brown, medium warm brown, light warm brown, and deep dark umber brown. So they are available now at his site Made by Mitchell. Looking at the shade descriptions of the bronzers, there's not one that will fit me, but that is okay. And the blushes, yeah, they sound pretty. The colors look pretty as well. Will I try any of these? I'm not really sure. And why? Because the way that I don't really mind weird packaging in makeup, but the way that I store my blushes, I don't think it will fit in my drawer. But maybe, you never know. I've actually never tried his blush, his liquid blushes or his liquid bronzers. I don't know if there's a shade that will fit me being kind of a light, medium, warmer olive. For reference, I love the one from Glam Shop in olive, the liquid bronzer or the cream bronzer. For powder bronzers, the Too Faced Soleil bronzer. The two from Glam Shop, and I am actually waiting on the House Labs number 2, which is kind of a goldeny olive undertone. So that is kind of the shades that I'm going for. So if that helps, let me know. Let me know if you are kind of my skin tone, you know, a lighter warm-ish olive, but not very warm. Almost a neutral olive, but a little bit warmer. I said I'm a mystery box, right? If you've tried these products, let me know if they work for you. Let me know kind of your oliveness, if you're cool, if you're warm, if you're neutral, let me know. And then the shade you use, because I am interested, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Next I'm going to go to Spooks and Spanks, because she has new tattoo creams. They prevent, let's see, vitamin E, yeah, emollient properties, so basically keeps the moisture locked in, prevent itchiness and peeling in the process of healing your sweet new tattoo. Use it on older tattoos to revitalize them. This tattoo cream is packed with crazy good ingredients. So it contains aloe vera, colloidal oats, cocoa butter, shea butter, kokum butter, apricot seed oil and vitamin E, and it's called Stabby Stabbed. I like this. I like this a lot. She is based in Montreal, Quebec. Yes. If you live there or you live in the USA, you know, you live in Canada, maybe this is something for you. If you've tried this product, let me know. This sounds like something that I would enjoy. You know, we have nothing like this, but we have specific tattoo creams, or at least my tattoo artist has specific tattoo creams. But this sounds very, very nice, and that is why I wanted to mention it for my inked up friends, right? Next I'm going to go to Ace Beaute. Now this is actually, released last week, but I'm going to go over it quickly because I did not have the pictures then of both palettes. So you see here Aura and Envy. I have seen some of my YouTube friends already review this. The color stories look pretty. But in every palette there's something that I'm like, I wish that wasn't in there. So I did not pick these up. Oh, they are also coming to Monolith shop if you live in Europe. I thought I knew when, but I'm not exactly sure. So just keep your eye on Monolith because they're getting a lot of brands. Most brands are coming the 22nd of December, but they already carry Ace Beaute. I just don't exactly know when these will drop there. I think I like the one with the purple the best. I don't exactly know which one that is. I'm kind of forgetting constantly. But yeah, I didn't pick them up. Let me know if you have though. From what I saw, the quality is very, very nice. Let's next go to Lethal Cosmetics, which is also kind of an update from last week. Because last week they launched a new collection. And in the new makeup releases last week, I mentioned at least part of it. But I could not find pictures of everything, I believe. Did I already see their video? I actually don't remember. But here you see a picture of what I kind of have. So they released 2 bigger eyeshadow palettes. They released a brush set. They released kind of mystery palettes. So basically you buy a 6-pan palette, but you don't exactly know which one you're going to get, which is actually fun. And there are also empty magnetic palettes. There were a lot of things that they released. Now, I ordered the brushes. I did not order the complete set because there were 2 or 3 brushes that I did not really need. So I just bought them all separately and I'm waiting for them. My order has shipped, but I'm very, very excited to try the brushes. The eyeshadow palettes, I was looking at them, but the same with the Ace Beaute. There was just something, first off, I couldn't choose. I didn't want to get them both and I could not really choose. And there were also kind of something that I was like, I don't know, I may be missing something. They did look very, very pretty, but I already bought the brushes. So I was like, I spent enough money there. If you want to shop there, I do have a code, which is Nikki Raven. It's not affiliated, but it will save you 10%. So let me know if you've got any. I haven't seen any videos pop up just yet with this collection. So let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I did get the brushes and I'm very, very excited about them. Let's next go to a brand that I had never heard of. It's Rising Star MUA. Maybe you, if you know the brand, let me know down below. But they launched the Emerald City collection, which is inspired by Wizard of Oz. It took me a little while. You don't know that because I cut that part out, but it took me a few seconds because my brain was shutting down. Interesting. Anyway, this looks so fun. So there's a highlighter palette. It's a 3-pan palette with funky colors. And nice embossing. Packaging looks cute. Colors look cute. Then they also released lippies. They released an eyeshadow palette, which is a 9-pan palette, which is a very bright palette. You have the Yellow Brick Road. You have Poppy Field. I think that do the colors necessarily remind me? Not really, maybe. I don't know. I do like the color story though. I kind of think that I wish that it was a little bit, that there was also, you know, that the green of the witch in there. Because I think that it would have been amazing as an amazing pop in this palette, but that would make it maybe more of a rainbow palette. But still, it's a pressed pigment palette. I think it looks pretty. The center shade is kind of an emerald green though. I can see that. I know it's live now, but there's a bunch in the collection. There's also a mirror. This just looks so fun. So let me know if you know the brand. Let me know if you've ordered this. I will try to link it as quickly as possible. It looks very, very cool. It looks very cool indeed. Next, I am going to go to Chaotic Cosmetics because they are launching their first ever chrome cream liquid lipsticks. The formula is super pigmented and creamy, dries down to a chrome metallic-like finish. It's waterproof and long-lasting. They're cruelty-free and vegan. It says here it's best used on dry exfoliated lips. Apply the lipstick directly to the lips. Use the tip of the applicator to sharpen any edges. Wait 30 seconds for the product to dry before layering a second coat. It's buildable coverage and you can remove it with basically a waterproof makeup remover or an oil-based cleanser. And it's available now. They retail for 16 bucks each. I think this is fun. I do. I actually really like a shimmery metallic lip. And I think that this looks cool. And it can definitely add to your makeup look, right? So let me know if this is something that you would go for. Well, what would the colors be for me? Honestly, I don't think any, and the reason that I'm saying that is because I'm looking at the lip swatches and I'm kind of thinking about how they would shift on me. So the one with the purple would be purple on me, which can be cool. I think that basically the golden to green is probably way too warm or way too golden for me on the lips. I think that will look weird. So for me personally, it's not a product that I would use, but maybe it's just what you have been waiting for. So let me know down below in the comment section. Next, I'm going to go to NYX because they dropped their Way of the Avatar collection. You get an eyeshadow palette, you get a highlight or basically a face palette, you get highlighter sticks, luminescent lip glosses, paper lipstick, oh, and paper packaging. You get an SFX pigment. There's also a setting spray and it's available now for pre-order. Did I see this already on Boozy Shop? I think I did. What I do like this collection. I'm waiting for the new film to drop because I really want to see the new Avatar. I love the outer artwork of the palette. I think that is amazing. The layout of the eyeshadow palette is okay. I don't mind the split pans too much. I kind of like that they're doing a little bit of monochromatic rose. So, yeah, it looks pretty. The face palette also looks pretty. I think the collection looks cute. What can I say? Will I get any? Probably not, but I do think that it looks cute. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know if you got any. Next, I'm going to go to by Nykolla. I mentioned the brand last week, and I also mentioned that they were going to come out with something new, and this is it. So it's the Virtue Ultimate Kit. It's Sculpt and Bronze Powder. It comes in 3 shades. And there's also an ultimate brush kit and both are available now. So looking at the bronzers, looking at the pictures, I'm like the middle shade will work for me. But when I look at the swatches, probably not. It's pretty difficult for me to find bronzer shades that don't turn either red or orange on me. It's just the way of my undertone. So looking also at the swatches, I think they are too warm for me, but maybe colors work for you very, very well. The brushes look pretty, but yeah, I already bought an almost complete brush set and I have the one from Cosmic Brushes here as well. So brush wise, I'm good, but they do look pretty. So let me know your thoughts down below. Then I'm going to go to Martine Cosmetics because they are going to drop the 2nd of December a new palette. It's called Martine Skeet palette. It will have 18 shades and it will have 11 shimmers and 7 mattes. And it is their version of a holiday palette. I love the aesthetic of Martine Cosmetics. I love that they are keeping with the theme of these type of boxes, right? I think that the outer artwork is pretty. The colors inside is a very Christmassy palette, but then kind of with a twist. So it's reds, it's greens, there's some neutrals and some yellows in there. I was thinking about this palette and on the one hand I want to get it because I then kind of feel like I complete the collection. On the other hand, I know it will be a color story that I won't really use. So I'm a little bit on the fence on this one. It drops, December 2nd, 11 AM CST or 12 PM EST. Let me know your thoughts. If there's an overwhelming amount of people saying that you want me to review the palette, I will. But I'm not sure. I do really like their quality. I really do like the way that they're doing this, but honestly, how much would I grab for this specific color story? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, if there's an overwhelming amount of people saying that you want me to review the palette, I will. Let me know down below. Let's next go to an update or kind of an announcement from BH Cosmetics, because they're available in Superdrug. So that was what I wanted to say. They are available in Superdrug, and Superdrug is in the UK. That was it. Then I'm going to go to DJ's Unique Boutique, because she just added more pre-made quads that cost $5 each. The quads are created with already existing single shadows. None of the shadows are new and may have been reused in different quads. Please read the description on the site to see which shadow names are in each quads. I think that these quads look very pretty though. I have some of her eyeshadows and they're very nice quality. So let me know if you've got any. I think that the Neutrally one with the orange looks very pretty. The one basically in the top corner. The one with the brown. It looks pretty. Let me know your thoughts. Did you get any? Let me know down below. Okay, let's next go to Colourpop. They have collabed with Disney again for the It's a Small World collection. It has already dropped and the collection will also be available at Ulta. You get an eyeshadow palette, you get a Super Shock highlighter, a powder blush and a glossy lip stain vault. The lip stain vault? No, I like the lip crayons. I love the lip crayons. So when I saw this, it did not really scream Colourpop. Now I also have to kind of say that I kind of have almost, is it a traumatic experience? Maybe, but it's kind of one of those, you know. So basically what happened, we're going to go through memory lane. So when my son was little, me and a friend, she also had a boy, they were friends as well, the two children. We went to Disney in Paris, and they loved the ride It's a Small World so much that in the 2 days that we went there, I think we went into it 20 times. And I am not exaggerating. So yeah, I loved that ride, but it was after those 2 days I was kind of, I'm done. Then I also found out that the doorbell that I had then could also do the theme song of It's a Small World, and my son thought it was hilarious to put that on. So when I saw It's a Small World, I'm like, no, I don't want to know about it. And that being said, the collection, I feel with all the collections that they have dropped, I find this one the least interesting. I usually don't mind a layout like this too much, but in this case, it just annoys me and I don't exactly know why. I like the color story. I think the color story is cute, but that's kind of basically it. I love the Super Shock highlighter formula from them. I also really like the quality of the powder blushes, but I almost want to say it's a cash grab, and on the other hand, which Disney collab isn't really, but I don't. When I saw this, I actually thought it was kind of Catrice or Essence, because they have done this type of layout before with the gold background. I think this may be even my least favorite release of the week. I know I don't really like it. It's also not geared towards me because of the whole experience that I had with It's a Small World. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Were you excited? Did you get any? I don't think this is an exciting release at all. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion. I don't know. Let's next go to Makeup Revolution, because they launched another Friends collab, which is a pumpkin spice lip care sit, perfect for protecting those chapped lips this winter. And I don't know if it is a new release or if it is something that they already had but they're kind of re-promoting. I don't know. It's called, what's it called? Smoke and Spice? I don't know. Pumpkin Spice. I actually kind of like this. Now, honestly, also an unpopular opinion. Pumpkin doesn't taste of anything. It's the spices that make it tasty. Fun fact is that the pumpkin spices that you guys in the USA are going bonkers about is the spices that we use here regularly. Or at least I use them regularly. So I like the spices, but pumpkin, it doesn't taste like anything. For me at least. But honestly, I would not mind trying out this lip set. So let me know if, let me know your thoughts. Maybe you've already gotten it. Let me know. Then I'm going to go quickly to Juvia's place because they released a new palette called Fula. And it's a 9-pan palette. I like that it really reflects the outside of the palette. Color story wise, it kind of gives me a little bit of, the reason that it gives me holiday vibes is because there's a green and a red in there. And if that is combined in a palette, a lot of the time it kind of gives me a little bit of Christmas vibes. And I do think that this is then one with a twist. That's kind of it. Am I interested in picking this up? No, but maybe you are. Let me know down below. I like that they have this still this artwork on it. I love their artwork. I've always loved their artwork. Oh, I also had something else from Colourpop. Okay. So the second thing I'm going to mention from Colourpop is the Rock Candy Mega Palette. It's 30 shades and it's their first cool toned glam palette. This looks very pretty, but looking at the swatches, them saying it's a cool toned palette, these tones on me do not look flattering. And I actually prefer the Stone Cold Fox over this one, color story wise, because it suits my skin tone better. But maybe this was just what you'll be waiting for. Let me know down below. But yeah, for me this will just not work. It's not the color story that I would grab, and I've learned my lesson, I hope, at least with these colors. They just don't look flattering on me. They look very, very weird, and that has to do with the fact that they are kind of cool toned grayish pinks, and on me they look ridiculous. But that's okay, I have more than enough, and I love the Stone Cold Fox, so I don't need another one, but maybe it was just what you've been waiting for. Then, I have one thing left. So the last thing that I'm going to go to is from Kraken Cosmetics. Now, Kraken Cosmetics is a brand that I actually mentioned in my video, 5 underrated brands, so basically brands that no one else is talking about. I mentioned this brand. I have one palette from them and it's such an amazing quality, and I will link the video underneath the cards. They have a new release. This is the Monster Manual palette, and it has 6 metallics and 1 multichrome, which is very exciting, and it is available now. It's vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free and paraben-free, and I will link it as quickly as I possibly can. I like the color story of this. Now, their color stories look a little bit more, I want to say muted, like Lethal's mattes can look muted. They remind me of the mattes from Lethal, because these are also soft, they're very blendable. The shimmers, at least in the palette that I have, are a little bit more on the muted side. And with that I mean they're more your old school kind of satiny shimmers, which I love as well. I love sparklies. The shimmers that I have on right now are more traditional shimmers as well, but I really do enjoy them. And I think there's a time and place for everyone. That they have a multichrome in here now, that is very, very interesting. Very interesting. I think the color story of this is very pretty. Even though there's that kind of grayer pink in here, it's a gray pink, but I kind of call it an old pink, because it has a hint of gray in it without it being, I don't know, a pink taupe. Because those shaders look very strange on me. I like this color story a lot. I actually got a question from one of you, or a comment from one of you, that they don't ship outside of the USA. That's not completely true. They do, but I think it was a mistake on their website. If you want to make sure that they do ship to your country, you can also always ask them on Instagram if they ship to your country. But they do. And also through Etsy. Etsy shops to most countries as well. And if Etsy doesn't shop to your region, it will let you know immediately. This was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my art channel if you're still here, and also leave me a purple emoji because I have purple eyeshadow on, or maybe a purple and blue emoji. No, purple and brown emoji. That was what I wanted to say. because we can. And then that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you tomorrow for another declutter video, and it is going to be my base products, and it's a very big declutter, so make sure you have some popcorn and something to drink handy, and I will see you then. Bye guys.